Hi, everybody. I'm Kelly White from PGD, and I am going to be talking to you today about micro-credentials. In this presentation, I am just going to go over a few ways that administration can use the micro-credentials program to grow their staff. So what are micro-credentials? Hopefully you have heard of them. Micro-credentials are short APC credit-bearing courses available to all AACPS employees, all units, not just teachers. And that's what sets us apart. We are not role specific. These are global concepts designed to grow everyone professionally and personally. Each micro-credential is a cluster of courses based upon a theme. These courses may be taken a la carte based on targeted need or interest. There are 12 modules offered in each current micro-credential. So to earn a badge, participants complete 4 mandatory modules and then choose 3 evade electives for a total of 7. But again, they can be taken a la carte. You do not need to complete the badge to participate in micro-credentials. Credit amount varies based on course length, but many of them can be completed in a weekend and range from 0.3 to 0.67 credits. Currently, we offer 2 badging opportunities. The first is Relationships A through Z, and the second micro-credential is Systems Thinking. But we are constantly working on new material and new ways to present it and new experiences for everybody to participate in. There will eventually be 3 levels of badging, so it's a continuous kind of fluid growing program. How are micro-credentials different? Well, they're very fun. They're self-paced. They can be taken by everyone in your building. They can be taken by an individual who shares it with everybody in your building. They can be just custom tailored to meet the needs of your staff and your school. Participants work at their own pace and demonstrate their learning in non-traditional ways, such as art, poetry, music, video diaries, podcasts, skits, you name it. They can present their learning in ways that are meaningful to them, which allows us to get a better idea and connection with the participants. And it gives them something really unique, a product that's really unique to bring back and share at their work site. Many modules contain interactive experiences, kind of like field trips, that lead to a deeper connection with the content. Our content is topical, modern, and connected to how we learn today. You can enjoy meaningful TED Talks and explore trust with Brené Brown. Okay, why should my staff participate? Micro-credentials are designed to expand perceptions and develop positive habits of mind. It's a real global growth. Courses can be used towards APC renewal. You as an administrator can suggest participation in certain courses to meet specific needs of your school, teams, or even individuals. I'll talk more about that in a minute. They also allow your staff the opportunity to grow and become a leader in AACPS. Participants can present what they've learned to colleagues to grow the whole building. Where do the classes take place? Well, micro-credentials are all online. They take place in Brightspace. However, they do incorporate meaningful experiences and trips related to the content, such as visiting a museum, observing a hearing at circuit court in one of our social justice modules, which is really great, or attending an event. And as COVID restrictions lift, the modules will once again contain more and more hands-on learning experiences. When are they available? This is what is so great about them. They're always ready. They're ready whenever you are. There are no start dates. Admission is rolling. You enroll on UTLGS. Very quick, very easy. There's no class start dates, no due dates for assignments, and that makes them really convenient for adult learners who have plenty on their plate. That's what people say they love the most about them is the self-paced, kind of casual, experiential vibe that micro-credentials have. Content is always available on Brightspace for them to go in and complete their work. All right, so how can you as administration use micro-credentials to grow your staff? And remember, it's for all staff in your building, not just teachers. One way we thought you could use them is to set the tone for the year by having all staff complete the same module, which helps to develop a common language and build camaraderie. Modules that are great for this are decoding trust, hearing versus listening, and embracing the modern workplace. So say, for example, there's been a lot of turnover, or there's been a, strife amongst the staff. You might kick off the year and say, hey, we're all going to participate in this little micro-credential called Decoding Trust. Have it finished by November 1st. And then people can work at their own pace and explore the content. And when you reconvene, you can share how it's meaningful in your workplace and your site and the classroom. And it really does develop a common language, and people hold each other accountable in a way that's really accessible to everybody. Everybody knows what you're talking about when you talk about a marble jar friend. Anybody who's participated in that module will understand that. They'll understand what boundaries are. They'll understand all of these terms that some people innately practice and other people just don't. So it's a great way to get your team and your school on the same page and develop a common language as a theme for the year. Another way is to suggest specific modules to promote need-based individual, team, or departmental growth. And this is a way that you can grow an individual. You can say, hey, you know what? I see you've been really struggling with X, Y, or Z, maybe communicating with parents. I have a great course I can suggest to you. It's very small. It's called Polishing the Apple, and it's about customer service. You can target what you want to improve and grow. You can have a team work together to take sailing in the right direction. You can have a team work on their physical space with Collaborate and Grow. The sky's the limit. It's just, you can use this in so many different ways to grow your staff. And the interpersonal skills that grow out of relationships A through Z are just invaluable, and it helps in every aspect of the job. And most people who take these modules report that it really has shed new light on their interactions with their family and at home. Another way you can use it is as a supplemental support tool, excuse me, in the evaluation process. You can, after you have observed a lesson, target an area for growth and say, hey, you know what? I'd love for you to take this course on respecting digital boundaries, or data-driven, or Game Changer, which is coaching and speaking to children in a positive tone. It really is very, very, very flexible and very applicable to all situations, all roles within Anne Arundel County Public Schools. Okay, if you need another reason, the last 2 years have been pretty stressful, and working together can be challenging even in the best of times. So help your team build the skills to work better together. Systems thinking. All the modules in that micro-credential explore how parts of a system are interconnected, and they demonstrate why silo thinking is a thing of the past. Learn the skills and mindset necessary to become a true systems thinker. This really helps people with, well, we're doing it that way because we've always done it that way. This helps people break out of that and look at and embrace new ways, new technology, ways to improve the performance of everybody, swimming together, sinking together. And people come out of it with a completely different mindset than what they went in with. All the modules in relationships A through Z teach interpersonal skills such as empathic listening, equity in a changing workplace, and working harmoniously with those whose work style is radically different from our own. Again, challenging in the best of times, especially valuable right now. There will soon be 3 levels of badging: Explorer, Adventurer, Trailblazer. They all build upon each other. The journey starts with the Explorer Badge. The Explorer path begins the learning journey with content designed to help grow your staff in their own space. So we're looking at personal and professional development of self. You continue the journey with the Adventure Badge. The Adventurer path continues and expands, so you're growing others at your site, your department, or your school. So you're broadening that learning, you're taking it, and now you're sharing it, you're presenting at the school, during in-service, that kind of thing. The last badge is the Trailblazer Badge, and this allows participants to apply and share what they've learned by training and growing colleagues at the system level. So this level is where we are identifying people who really, really love to learn and love to share that with others and want to be a leader in the county. It lets them learn best practices and techniques for presenting and how to share this content and take the show on the road and share all the amazing content of micro-credentials with everybody in AACPS. All right, here we have the courses in our 2 micro-credentials. This is just so you can see the names and get familiar with how this plays out and kind of the flow of the modules. People will register for each module separately, and you complete them in any order, with the exception of the culminating reflection, which has to be last because it's the summation. To earn the badge, complete 4 modules. You complete the 4 mandatory modules and then choose any 3 of the electives that are on the purple level. You work at your own pace and convenience. There are no due dates. There's no start dates for courses, no end dates, and no due dates. If you complete all 7 modules within 2 years of starting, then you earn the badge. Fun facts: micro-credentials are continuously growing. While many participants are teachers, we also have secretaries, business managers, Right Start advisors, principals, teaching assistants, and central office personnel who have taken our courses for professional and personal development. And we now have nearly 50 badge holders in the county, and more than 500 employees have participated in at least one a la carte course. Badge holders get a pin for their lanyard and a digital badge for their signature. Here are the elementary schools with badge holders. Hopefully you see your school on there. Here are the middle schools with badge holders. And here are the high schools with badge holders. Where can I find out more? You can shoot me an email anytime at kwhite1. You can go to the AACPS main page and scroll down to PGD, staff development, and find the link to the micro-credentials pathway. It has all kinds of great links and much more detailed information. You can go to UTLGS and click on micro-credentials in the nav bar. From there, click library in the drop-down menu. That will open the catalog, and from there you can read course descriptions to see which micro-credential modules would be best suited for your school or your staff. And we are always happy to suggest how to use the modules for staff development or anything else you need. Contact any of us at PGD. And we hope to see you soon on the roster. And please let me know if I can help with your staff development. Thank you.